Hi everybody, welcome back to Rowan Town. So this episode is me doing some platform work. I've already started recording some of the footage, so I'm probably going to be saying stuff now that I've already said in some previous footage. So I've been doing the work and I ran out of some of the SMS texture sheets. I've ordered that has now arrived and I can now start doing the work. One of the things I'm missing at the moment that I must pick up at some point is some Tamiya fine grey primer, so I can spray some of the model lights that I picked up from Kite's Lights, and at the moment they just look purely like silver. Can't really see them, but they are there, and hopefully I will be able to do some ink with them imminently once I've ordered the paint and the paint has arrived. Now let's go back to me in the past, then for me to go to the future. Anyway, let's see how I get on.
Then we're using this piece of wood along with this other section. I believe this is 18mm thick ply, which is birch ply left over from the layout construction. So I'm going to be using this, and what I've done so far is I've added some 1mm card onto the wood surface and glued it down using standard good old-fashioned Yoo-hoo glue. On top of that, I am gluing on the SMS textured paper. And those who've eagle-eyed will have spotted that this one is glued upside down. Whoops, never mind, I'm sure we can mask that somehow. So this is being glued down. I'm just cutting out sections at the moment from this textured paper. I'm going to have to order some more. I'm just going to glue them down on here. It's pretty straightforward, and it gives a relatively decent join between the brickworks. You can't really notice it too much, so I'm quite pleased with that. This one here, I've just had to do a bit of an overlap, and I'll glue that on later once in situ. Let me continue and add those bits on.
So I'm just cutting out some of these bits and pieces from the scale model scene. What was it, TX259-00, just in case I forget I need some more. And I'm gluing these to, Menez is slightly thicker. This is apparently 2mm card. I probably should have went for maybe 3 or 4, but anyway I got 2. So my thoughts are here, I'm going to 60 mil dape. So I'm going to just put a bit of Yoo-hoo down the edge just here and glue these on, let them set, bend it over and glue the other side at a later time. Let's give that a shot.
So one thing that stopped me was I sort of glued this wraparound, which is also on the from the SMS textured sheets, and to me it just looked a little bit too thin. This is 1mm card that I'm using here. So I ordered, which is what delayed everything, some 3mm. So I'm going to now try wrapping one of these sheets around the ends. This will then sit on top of the platform and give you that kind of nice little edge that you get. And then I'm going to have a thinner piece of card. I may use the 1mm actually that I've got here, cut to about 65mm, maybe 62, just so that I can get an overlap over the top of that to give it the nice look, and we can see how it all comes out. A bit difficult to do whilst using my phone. I'm gluing this top card now onto here. I'm going to use a bit of PVA. So hopefully, I've had to paint a little bit of black paint just on the bottom, black paint, but I've had to put a little bit of a black permanent marker line on there because when it overhangs from underneath, difficult to see, but it does show up, although not straight. Just going to brush some PVA glue on to the wood so this glues down. I've got that nice little edge running along here. After I've done that, the plan is then to put some of this textured sheet from SMS on top to give you that little lip. Hopefully you might see running along there and up, so that would be great. I made a mistake when I ordered SMS last week. I only ordered this stuff and not the platform top, but I've decided to change from this kind of tarmac-y top to a tiled one instead, so I'm hoping that will turn up sometime this week so I can continue the entire length of this platform. Once I've done that, it's just a case of doing another one for the other side. I've glued down that top section just there, apart from just here where I've got a gap, which is because the platform's split, so I'm only going to glue that once I've got it in place. The next job really is to put the platform tops on, which will be in another video. And another job on top of that will be looking at putting on the platform lights. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in another video. And if you haven't subscribed then, please do subscribe. Thanks again. Bye for now.